All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Another beautiful day in God's paradise. Dr. Rob Kilt starting the live Sunday mornings. It's a great day. Thanks for stopping in for the hour of power. Jeff, Sandra, let's see. Oh man, I'm going low. It's going a little fast. It's starting up. Just starting up the Mighty Meetup Sunday morning in upstate New York. It's a cold, snowy, beautiful day in God's paradise. How's everyone doing? All right, let's see. Did we lose? There we go. Let's shift it around. There we go. We got James, Christy, Misty, Scott, uh, Delania, Sandra, Lakeisha. Let's see. Shirley, Kim, Heather, Kenneth, Sheila again, Kendra, Contessa, and Jeff. How's everyone doing? Thanks for stopping in. We got Melissa C. Cold here in Texas. Ali, Jelly Cherry, good morning to you. Thanks for stopping in the hour of mighty power. Let's see. We got the CNY Fertility live. This is the hour of questions on keto, carnivore, faith and fasting, but it's fertility hour. What are your questions regarding infertility or PCOS or endometriosis or PMS or erectile dysfunction or low testosterone? All those things I'm here to share with you for the hour of power. I got to see if I got to move this around just a little bit. Thanks everyone for stopping in. I'm in the kitchen a little bit, but I do have my fire out today. And thanks for stopping in again. Really a pleasure. I'm going to be making some bone broth, and we're going to be doing our 5-day fast starting, you're priming it up today. So on the carnivore side, eat as much as you can. On the keto side, much as you can. No food Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, feast it up again. So thank you. Let's see, Miss Y. Gracie. Let's see, Ryan Buarki. I'm great. How are you, my friend? Thanks again for stopping in. PCOS. I have failed 5 IUIs and 4 surgeries for fibroid removals. Let's see, Alpha Fem 915. Have you gone keto? Have you gone carnivore? Have you tried faith and fasting? Look at Dr. Kiltz's keto carnivore guide. Lots of really great stuff there. But it's, to me, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. And you don't need my ice cream. Some people can't tolerate the milk from cows. They can't tolerate cream or butter or yogurt. I get rid of all those things. Awesome. Hallie, George V, Rhonda Britt, my pleasure. Sunny and 30 degrees. Yeah, it was. I went out in the hot tub this morning and it was really great, windy, cold. I did my 100 push-ups out in the cold. It was great. So I am fantastic. How are you doing this day? But Alpha, polycystic ovarian syndrome is plant-caused ovarian sickness. By eating a high plant-based, low animal fat diet, meaning lean meat, high protein is not good for us, by the way. You should be eating fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. Amazing. That'll help more than anything I've ever learned. Keto is like great. Carnivore is the game changer. I was watching Stephen Thomas this morning. Great interviews he's doing. But for sure, some people try metformin. Some people tried ovarian drilling. I don't recommend it in general. And then you try letrozole, Clomid, or gonadotropins, or you move on to IVF. But if it's for pregnancy, but if you want to get rid of PCOS, go carnivore. That's the very best thing I've ever learned. Let's see. We got Lakeisha Turner. Good morning. Sheila Longboy. Good morning. Lisa M. Contessa Michael. Good morning from cold Cleveland. Let's see. Ken Brimmer, -9, Minnesota. Heather Brooks. Awesome. Contessa, again, we got you there. -9 in Minnetonka, Minnesota. Jeff French, ready to start the fast. Absolutely. So we're not eating. No, you could powerhouse it, prime it up today. Look at Steak and Butter Gal, Bella Ma stuff on priming. It's really fantastic. Prime it away. Eat today. All right, Jeff French, Scott Steiner already started our fast. Scott's ahead of the game for so many. And if you made your last meal this morning, by the way, make your next meal Friday morning. And if you just do a 1-day fast or a 2-day fast or a 3-day fast or a 4-day fast, you chalk it off which one you're going to do for sure. All right. For some reason, it's trying to cut me off of the live stream ended. Huh. All right. I don't know why live stream ended. We're going to try back on the Mighty Tribe. It just cut us off for some crazy reason, but technology. Lisa, like I've tried fasting all week and ended up feeling nauseous and like my sugar is dropping. Nothing wrong with your sugar. Your sugar is not dropping. You remember, your body is withdrawing from an addictive substance trying to kick you out of the fasting and get you eating. Remember, the human body does not want you to be skinny and does not want you to stop eating. It wants you to consume food, get fat so you can survive the famine. So it's going to try to kick your butt for sure. Let's see. AGU Jennifer Chinai, good morning. Good to be here. It's great to have you here, by the way. And if I miss anyone on this Mighty Meetup, I got the YouTube, Facebook. I got the Mighty Tribe. I've got the Instagram, Dr. Kiltson, CNY Fertility. Keto or carnivore cause gallbladder problems. K Bicknell 07. It can temporarily. A lot of it is, remember, there's all this withdrawal things, but you've got the damage already. The damage didn't just show up once you went keto carnivore, but you may suddenly have some of these problems. You're thinking, wow, I never had those before. All right, back to the chat. I lost a bunch of people on the Mighty Tribe for some reason. I don't know why. Christina, it's not letting me do my usual stuff on the Mighty Tribe. I can't get into the chat. It's, let's see if I can do hello. Let's see if that works. All right, let's get back. Rhonda Britt, Tennessee. Let's see, Super Tune, Clearwater. Melissa C. Can one cyst on the ovary cause hormonal imbalances? It's not hormonal imbalances, it's inflammation that's the damage. And inflammation is generally caused by a plant-based low animal fat diet. That's all it is, all right? And high protein, which is partly the killer. All right, Mashab 108, reappearing dermoid cysts, inflammation, 7 cysts over the last 30 years, inflammation. Doctors keep saying nothing can be done. Keto carnivore, the very best thing. The drugs will not help it. You can do all the meditation and prayer you want. It may help, like my good friend Wim Hof, but ultimately, I say go carnivore, fatty meat, salt water, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. That's a really great one, and thank you. Let's see. Question. Is a first positive test good sign for successful pregnancies? Yes, it is. All right. Good morning to you again. Thank you for stopping in for the questions, the hour of Mighty Kiltz's Mighty Meetup, Sunday morning, a little bit of fertility, a little bit of positivity, all of these things. It's quite amazing on everything. I'm getting a text from Aaron. Good morning, Aaron. I'm doing my live. I will chat with you later. Positivity, and you know what? Creativity. That's what we need to focus on. And have you ever noticed that some people, we complain about the way the way things are, rather than speaking up and out about how we could make things better in our lives? What do you need? What do you want? We argue about what isn't, but we don't really communicate about how to make it better. Let's see, Mrs. Amberlane. Hey, Kiltz, does the carnivore lifestyle negatively affect the amount of breast milk? I think it improves it, but it's not. It's fatty meat. I think liver, bone broth, bone marrow, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, really amazing. And fasting is, and another question here from CC91, is fasting good for insulin resistance? So insulin resistance is simply liver damage. Type 2 diabetes is liver damage. So the liver's job, via the insulin as the hormone, to tell the liver to convert amino acids and sugars to fat. So as you begin to reduce the amount of carbohydrates and protein you eat, and you eat them less frequently, and you increase the fat, the liver begins to heal. It's able to more rapidly convert the amino acids and sugars to fat. It's doing the job. And remember, insulin's not the problem. Insulin's job is to make fat. It's simply doing the work it's meant to do. It's as simple as that. Fasting is great for PCOS. Reappearing dermoid cysts, all secondary to a plant-based low animal fat diet. All it is, isn't that crazy? Like, who would have known, right? All right, again, a wave and a shout out. Phone call on Tuesday. Crystal, let's see, Kabor, I'm looking forward to it also. Here to help people on this journey. Right on. Gastric sleeve about 6 months ago, since I can't eat as much in one sitting. What my intake look like? Well, again, it's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Do the one meal a day. It's the very best thing. To me, OMAD 23-in-1 is the rock solid, most amazing thing I've ever learned as a physician. I typically do my one meal at night. So I feast it up and then I fast for 23 hours. I feast and I fast. That's the very best thing you could do. Let's see. Melissa, can one cyst in the ovary? Nope. It's the cysts. Cysts are normal in the ovaries, by the way. The ovarian cysts are where your eggs come from. That's really it. Hallie, listen to your fertility keto book. How much water do we need to drink? Very little water we need to drink, but I do about 1 liter a day, but some days I go without water altogether. All right, Faith, let me see if I can get this. All right, Faith, Hope, Love Warrior, Fertility. How you doing? Low egg maturity at retrieval, lap in October, found endo and fibroid, previous prime with birth control, Omni and Lupron, prime with testosterone, DHEA, 25, 50, 75 a day is another good one to try. Letrozole. Are you doing keto or carnivore, Faith? Keto, carnivore, fasting, and have faith. I know you got that for sure. But sometimes I think you might even try some Neupogen in priming, 30 to 60 micrograms a day in prime. That might be something to see how that works for sure. Again, to the CNY Fertility, mighty people here on Instagram, to Dr. Kilt's Instagram, and of course, the Mighty Tribe. All right, let's see. Linda Royer, Leonard, good morning. Michael Pregler had the same problem. Let's see. Delina Mitchell, carnivore for just over a month. Hot flashes greatly reduced to occasional warm spells. Acne gone, feeling fantastic. Delania, awesome and amazing. I'm telling you, carnivore is like the most amazing thing you could ever do. But keto is good, but carnivore, rock solid, amazing, awesome. Lisa M, become carnivore several times, but when get down to 10 grams of fiber, get very constipated with blood tinted mucus, 160 grams fat daily, red meat, colonoscopy clean, hemorrhoids. Your hemorrhoids are healing, Lisa. You got to go through the pain to get the gain. You're going to get those problems, but more patience. Don't forget the magnesium salts. And I do. All right, hang on there. I do bone broth, and I make sure there's a lot of fat in there. And my Gerolsteiner water, really good, by the way. But listen, you're gonna hit the wall. You're gonna fall flat on your face. You're gonna think, "Wow, I can't do this. It's no good." But it's amazing the changes you'll feel on this. Let's see, Aliza. Let's see, Elysian Real Estate. Good morning. Following you. Love the advice. Thank you. Please repeat OMAD. You mentioned 1 meal a day at night. And don't forget faith and fasting. I think you want to prime it up, by the way. 1 meal a day is the very best. Water. Yep. Or, for some people, they might do a little bit of bone broth. But I do my Gerolsteiner mineral water. And I do my stand-up work. I rarely sit down at work. It's always stand-up. And you have to bring positivity in your life, by the way. If you're finding yourself being negative and worried and cranky, you got to crank it up to the positivity, right? You got to go to drkills.com for daily positivity. But OMAD is amazing. It really, really is. Aliza in real estate. Is that it? I think I got it. Awesome. Could you please repeat the one meal? We got that. Thank you for coming in. We got some cues coming in. Let's see. PCOS been losing weight, took Clomid. My eggs didn't get big enough. This is where you might need to add letrozole or low-dose gonadotropins for sure. All right. Pregnant, 36-year young. Never been pregnant, 36 years young. All tests normal, have been told I have PCOS, plant-caused ovarian sickness. It's crazy. Let's see, Kelly Ebsari, so nice to see you at a reasonable hour. Usually, I know it's a little better today at 10, but I might even push a little later. We're probably going to come on a little bit later tonight on just talking about fasting and how amazing it is. I am a blessed man every single day. Awesome, awesome and amazing, blessed day. And our ability to communicate around the world, and social media, I think, is one of the most amazing things we use in a positive way. Remember, every modality has its harm, you might say, but the amazing part of this, we could communicate. You could take control of your life. Your doctor, the experts that are trying to rule your lives, but you now can rule your own life by learning from so many amazing people out there. To me, it's the carnivore space, but the positive space is rock solid. Let's see. Lee Ladany, never been pregnant, 36 years young, all tests normal, PCOS, letrozole, Clomid, trigger, gonadotropins. But what's everyone going to say? Carnivore, carnivore, carnivore. That's like the most amazing thing. Fisher fan 80. I enjoy making smoothies for breakfast on the go when I'm really busy. What powder and fruits, veggies would you suggest to go smoothie to boost fertility and egg quality? None of those things. You want to go, if you're going to do anything, you want to make it an eggnog. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, because all of the fruits and powder vegetables are basically sugar. It causes glycation and you're damaging your eggs. It's all it is. I'm sorry, smoothies are deadly for us. All right, let's get back into it. Susanna, 121, DOR at age 36. Diminished ovarian reserve is all inflammation. Remember, inflammation secondary to plant sugars, plant chemicals, plant antigens, the fermentation of plants in the gut. The microbes in the gut love you because they love the sugars you eat, and then excessive exercise. But basically, our eggs, sperm, embryos, uterus, our brains, every organ system in our body is being damaged secondary to a high plant-based, low animal fat diet. Done. Let's see. You might try, so Susanna 121, you might try Neupogen, human growth priming, estrogen, progesterone priming, and cold water therapy, acupuncture, red light therapy. All those things can be very, very helpful for sure. And some people even try some platelet-rich plasma. That can be very helpful too. The benefits of liver. Oh my God, liver is like the very, very, very best. I've got some beef liver. I'm going to make some bone broth later this week. And I eat the liver. We're going to make a really great feast today, priming it up. But liver, and you can even try some liver pills, but liver's got all the amazing minerals and vitamins I think are beneficial. Are they required? They're not required. UC, Creative Soil, awesome. Karen Compton, Long Island, James Campbell, Kelly Ebsary, fasting and priming it up today. Today's the Sunday Prime. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Lotus Blossom, hello. Diana Flowers from Camden, Delaware. Kelly Ebsary, bone broth during the fast. I'm not doing bone broth during the fast. I'm just going to be doing my water. But listen, you pick the fast that you want to do. Maybe it's just bone broth. I bought this beef bone broth from Wegmans, organic. And let's see, what does it say here? 1 cup is 35 calories. But again, what did they? I don't even know what they put in it. But organic bone broth, water, organic bones, a natural flavor, sea salt, yeast extract, organic carrot juice concentrate. Okay, am I going to be using this? Nope. But I did buy a bunch of bones. I'm just going to make my own bone broth. That's the very best way. I should have read the whole thing. Let's see. Barbara, I'm 40, had my tubes tied and got remarried and want a baby, 6 kids previously. Either reversal, tubal reversal, or IVF for you, Barbara. Let's see. There's a Chelsea 25. Sometimes it's a little hard for Kelsey to put the names together. I apologize. 33, have 5 miscarriages and 4 failed transfers. RMA, only wants estrogen, progesterone. Appointment coming up, hoping to do something. Look at our family building guide. Look at the immunology protocols. I think they're very, very helpful. Victoria, what can cause 2 ectopic tubal pregnancies with the normal HSG? Again, the damage is microscopic. We can't see the microscopic damage that happens at the cellular level. That's what it is. Gracie, I'm working on California. That's coming. Does IVF reduce the risk of ectopic pregnancy in people who have had 2 natural ectopic pregnancies? Yes, it does. It does reduce the risk of ectopic pregnancies. All right. Hello, how come sometimes the ovarian cysts seem to take all the stim meds and grows? Well, it's not taking the stim meds, but yeah, sometimes it does that, unshakable woman, and we don't know why. That's the part we don't know. Unknown. On keto for 5 months, and I've had extremely loose stools every day since then. Go carnivore, try some fasting. There's a lot of inflammation. You're dumping a lot of toxins. You're going through the toxin dump, my friend. Is an indication of my body it's going to keto, get rid of the things on keto. I did keto for a little bit, and then I dumped it all and went carnivore. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, typically 1 meal a day, and faith. All right, Erica, Delena, carnivore for just over a month, hot flashes greatly reduced. Lisa M, carnivore several times, but when get down to 10 grams of fiber, very constipated. Add more fatty meat. Carnivore since March. Sheila MQ. Last year, no gallbladder, which causes some diarrhea and tummy issues. It's just your body. It's not, I don't think it's a lack of the gallbladder personally. Supplements, are you taking, you might try some of the ox bile supplements, and try more liver. Might even try some more liver. Cyst and an ovary in the ovary, or one in the ovary. There are some peritubal cysts that we may miss as the cause. The cyst can be ovarian or tubal, or they could be even peritoneal cysts. How big a cyst in the ovary is normal? Well, anything over 2 centimeters is getting a little abnormal, so you got to be careful of that. Jamie Roche started January the triple BE, my first 3-day fast. Nice. Friday, feeling great. Start with 23-hour fasting, and then go to a 2-day fasting, and then go to a 3-day fasting, and then you go to the 4 and 5-day fasting for sure. Unshakable. It'll get better. Your body is just, listen, run a marathon today and you've never run a marathon or done running before. Your body's going to fight you. It's going to say, stop, don't do this. Don't do it. Long fast and then feast. 23 hours of fasting, 1 hour of feasting. It's amazing what you can eat in 1 hour. Awesome. I'm working on California for sure. Susanna, COVID virus can affect sperm and egg quality and embryo implantation. Any infection can do that. Should I do IVF after 2 ectopics? Victoria Adonis, yes. I think that's a good one for sure. All right. We got the COVID one. Response couldn't be shared. Okay. All right. Local clinic full of Maloney. Local clinic, I've had 3 failed IUIs, said you get what you pay for when we said we were switching to CNY. Okay. Full of Maloney. We take everyone, we turn no one away. People often should not be doing IVF, but they choose to and we allow them to. We don't determine who does IVF. So I would say that it's full of baloney. Unfortunately, look at the SART data. You can't compare data because some places take everyone and anyone, and we allow people to do as many cycles as possible. So, but again, you choose. Let's see. Kashna, good morning. Did my retrieval Friday, 24 eggs, was advised to do frozen transfer instead of fresh. What's your take on the situation? PS 10 was mature and 10 fertilized. You can do a fresh, but frozens are better for sure. Susanna, does having recent COVID affect egg? Yes, we did that one. We did this one. Let's see. IVF after 2. IVF is better for those who have had ectopic pregnancies. Yes. Having recent COVID, we got that. I don't know. It doesn't allow me to get rid of some of these. There's a lot here. To my 40 benefits of liver. I think liver pills. We sell liver and organ meat pills at Molecular Fertility, Nutritional Solutions. First positive test, good sign. Yes. Lots of good questions. Ectopic tubal pregnancies, inflammation, microscopic damage. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. Unshakable. Again, thank you everyone for stopping in. I appreciate all. The goal for protein intake during one MAD. I don't have a goal. I typically eat about 1-to-1 fat to protein. That's about my intake. I do about a fistful or 2 a day. I typically eat 1 meal a day at night. Food aversions during my first trimester. Can you recommend any carnivore prenatal vitamins? Look at our nutritional solutions and the molecular fertility. Those are good, but yeah, really fasting is still really good. See, the problem is we're putting a lot of toxins in our body by eating a plant-based low animal fat diet. That's really all it is. KC, Karen, my ice cream is great. Marvin Malley, work boots on. United Carnivore, thank you. Gratitude is the attitude. Let's see. Kelly Ebsary, planning on 3 days, and I have a lot to do on Thursday, including travel a bit. Yeah, listen, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have surgery. Some days, listen, do the best you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 days. Up to 5 days for this fasting coming up. Do the best you can. That's what we're here to do. If you don't make 5 days, it's A-okay. I some days will do 3, and I can't do the 5 because I have surgery or other things that I'm not feeling so great. Food aversions during first trimester. By the way, Mrs. Amber Lane, food aversions in the first trimester, your body's saying, don't put that in this body. Don't do it. Keto 5 months and I've been extremely loose stools. Go carnivore, do more fasting. Can foamy urine be a result of oxalate dumpings? Yeah, yes, but you may be eating a higher protein diet than you should. Melissa, Lynn, Kay, should I be concerned with only 1 kidney? Anything should do to support it? I'm telling you, keto carnivore. I think carnivore is the very best. That's the one thing I've learned. Liver, pork belly, and bone broth, and I do my dry aging of my meat. I take a ribeye steak, Our Ancestors Food, Snake River Farms. I cut them up into smaller pieces. This is about a meal for Kiltsy. Sometimes it's even less than that. So what you'll find is that when you go carnivore, it's so simple, and there's so many people out there that are building the community, right? The lion's lair, sauna therapy. Sauna's okay. Yeah, I do some cold water work, some cold hot water work. Sauna, I think, is really good. And I think if you have only one kidney, the kidney was lost for reasons I don't know, but carnivore is the very best thing you can do. The fast and feast, we got that one, 23-in-1. Foamy urine, we got that. Sauna, love it. How do you feel about TRT? 31 years old, checked the numbers, test numbers was 359. That sounds like a normal level. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, lifting. I got a lower level like you, S. Ayala, and I'm not adding. I don't think you need it. Again, they're ranges all over the place. 1 month, Susanna, should be enough, in my opinion. Remember, viruses are everywhere. They're part of our landscape for sure. They're always there. And remember, judge not lest ye be judged when it comes to judging others. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. Gigi, shot out to Hans. Hey, Hans, happy birthday, my good friend. Gigi and Hans, awesome. Microbiome, probiotics, yogurt, and kefir. Henry's dad. The microbiome is trying to kill you. Do not support the microbiome. Eat fatty meat. And what I often recommend is again, even eating the fatty meat, you want to eat the fatty meat because the fat is what suppresses inflammation, and the microbiome is trying to kill us. It's not good. I don't use probiotics, yogurt, kefir, and I do fatty meat, salt water, a little bit of bone broth. Amazing. Any carnivore prenatal vitamins? The Kiltz Health Nutritional Solutions. Basically, it is liver and organ meat supplements. I think that's all you need. MGUS. Am I able to do carnivore? I always need the spelling out of MGUS, but I think that absolutely carnivore is for every human being because we're lions. We're lions. Let's see. Cysts in the ovaries are common. Triple B. Michael Pregler. Professor Bart K. Extremely smart dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eric G. Blood work back the other day. Glucose 103. Again, creatinine level 25. Normal 20. Overall cholesterol. You're great. Eric G. Look at. I had my CAC score of 682. I had my echo stress test. It was normal. I'm going to get a CT angiogram. I'm getting all my blood work. I'm going to be on with Phil Ovadi. We're going to talk about all of this, but basically, I think we got it all wrong and stop measuring all this stuff. How are you feeling, right? I did my CAC scores abnormal, and then I'm freaking out. Don't freak out. Let's see. Thoughts on doing carnivore fruits and honey. Carnivore with fruits and honey is not carnivore, it's omnivore. Let's be clear. If you eat fruit and honey of any significance or frequency and meat, you're an omnivore, not a carnivore. Herbivores, omnivores, carnivores. So Dr. Saldino, love his energy and his sharing. He's a great guy. I just would call him an omnivore. I'm an omnivore. I'm a carnivore. PCOS, insulin resistance. Think of insulin resistance as a simple, it's so simple. It's liver damage. Nothing wrong with the insulin, by the way. The fasting and then feasting during the week. We got that. Typically, remember, feast it up today. Eat as much meat that you want. And if you're a ketovore, fatty meat and some vegetables, cook them well, kill them out of the microbes. And visualize this next beautiful meal you're going to have. It's Friday night. You're going to get there. We're all going to do it together. shrink assist with birth control pill. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The birth control pill does not shrink ovarian cysts. The cyst reacted estrogen, I don't believe that. You either drain it or surgically remove it or ignore it and keep going. Foamy urine, we got that. High protein causes a lot of foaming in the urine, for sure. Got that guy. Again, I appreciate everyone for stopping in. Kelly, planning on 3 days. Go for it. 3 days. Lisa Marie, Barb and Nelson. Dharma. Hello to you. Bin Wu. Milena. You're a smoker and interested in IVF. How long do you have to be? Well, you can do IVF and be a smoker, but why wouldn't you stop smoking? Because it's bad for you and your eggs and sperm and embryos and your baby. So I would say, get yourself 30 days clean. A 30-day cleanse is really great. Dr. Kiltz, how long after a C-section I have to wait to do another retrieval transfer? How about 3 months for a retrieval and 6 months for a transfer? That's probably the very best. Tony Vargas, CJ Rowe, 23-1. Jim Woodson, Michael Pregler, heavily marbled tenderloin, thinly sliced, heavily salted in fridge on a rack with, we'll eat raw later today. And the raw is like, I love the raw. That's one of the things I really love. I simply, All right, Kiltz always steps away for a second. Sorry about that. I take some of my dry aging steak, and this is how I make my beef jerky, but I don't soak it. I just will thinly slice it and even fry it out more, but this is what becomes my snack. And salt it. Oh my God. Amazing. Jeffrey Cohen, good morning. What size cyst and ovary is normal? Under 2 centimeters. Get my MD to support my carnivore choices and not scold me with his narrow-minded opinion and old school doctor's education. Karen, you just keep being you. Eventually they'll be like, hey, Karen, I went carnivore like you. I know I told you it was wrong, but like I've never felt better in my life. I'm sorry. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts are deadly for humans. It's as simple as that. Let's see, Ruth, how you doing? Jamie, benefits of fasting. Fasting empties the gut. It now stops all the food from going into your bloodstream. Remember, true fasting is at least 3 days of no eating. Like radical, right? So I take a little bit of Malden, Redmond, sea salt. I mix them together and amazing. Oh, the bearded butchers are my favorite. Love those guys. Shipping, great stuff. Carnivore, 3 years plus. Janet Bunch. OMAD and 2MAD is usual, fine, but experiencing extra hunger in past months is typical after being carnivore for full years. Does this mean I need more proteins? No. And or fat. Listen, your body and brain are not dumb. They're going to make you eat whenever there's food around so you can get fat, survive the famines. Wars, pestilence, diseases everywhere. And so it's coming. So if you're trying to be skinny and then there's a war and they're all around the globe, this idea of easily not eating, it's not meant to be easy to not eat. It's meant to be hard in order, and that's it. Because again, if you bypass that ripe fruit tree on your journey and you say, well, I'm not going to eat that, and there's no food around, dumb. Old school docs. Hi, Doc. Homeara. Carnivore absolutely helps with premature ovarian failure, insufficiency. I've seen so many women who go into DOR at younger ages and suddenly on carnivore get pregnant. And my good friend Ken Berry has some examples of people in menopause in their late 40s, early 50s getting pregnant. Celebrating the alive category, George V. Priming looks like Roberto. I'm gonna do some ribeye. I'm gonna make some bone broth today and drink some bone broth. And I'm inviting my good friend Dave Corley over. We're gonna rock it up. And how you doing? Let's see. Am I still frozen on Facebook? Ty Cobb, awesome. Down 15 pounds. Rhonda Britt. Bella Steak Butter Gang has great videos on priming. Let's see. Absolutely. Go to SBG, Bella Ma, my other girlfriend, and it really great. There's so much great advice. Stephen Thomas, Ken Berry, Sean Baker, Anthony Chafee, Judy Cho. So many great, amazing people out there. Patricia, 39 years young, 13 retrieved, 7 fertilized. Let's see. Why did you discard blasts? I do day 3, Patricia. Do day 3 freeze all and don't go to blast and transfer those, and don't ever label your embryos as poor quality. Friday was collected 24, changed from fresh to frozen. You could still do a fresh, by the way. It's a little riskier. Unicorn, let's see what we got here. Someone with fibroids, can I do carnivore diet since no. Beef carnivore will help reduce your fibroids. Carnivore reduces your fibroids. Carnivore reduces your fibroids. Carnivore reduces your fibroids. Plants cause fibroids. Plants cause fibroids. That's really all it is. I know it's a little radical, isn't it? 0.09. Sarah Designs. I think that's it. 0.09. You can do IVF. You can get pregnant. Don't give it up. And sorry for anyone's loss. Let's see. 3 losses, and thank God for these 2 little miracles. Absolutely. Susanna, Niche. Awesome. Go carnivore. I'm telling you, people, it's really radical. Most of the docs like me will say, no, don't eat meat. But I'm telling you, when I learned to eat meat, I become the master, and I stopped eating fruit, fiber, vegetables. Crazy. Let's see. Morning, Eugene, Jennifer, Holly Kingston. Good morning, carnivore. Gives me the energy I need to keep up with my kids every day. The fuel of the Ferrari is our fat. Fat is the fuel of the Ferrari. Glucose is not the energy for your cells. We do not go from sugar burning to fat burning. You only burn fat. Sugars are there as a glycosylation agent. That is it. Michael Keenan, ready for the fast. Ribeye is dry aged and ice cream maker is ready. I'm going to do some ice cream today too. Patricia, 39 years young, 13 retrieved, 7 fertilized. Lakeisha Turner, carnivore with managed high blood pressure and sometimes high HDL. All the time, Lakeisha. But look at, go carnivore if you haven't already. It's amazing. Look at my stuff. And if we need to put you on a low dose anti-hypertensive, we can do that. Hemorrhoids are caused by high plant-based, low animal fat diet, Ben. Worries are holding us back more than anything else. Go out and play and have a good listen. That's why I go to my pottery studio, my painting studio. I go for a run or a bike ride, or I just go out to my hot tub in the cold weather. And then I stand out in my birthday suit in the cold weather and I roll around in the snow. Oh my God, it's so good. Lakeisha, IVF, I believe after saline sonogram. Nice. Let's see. Mikel Machado, good morning. After a few days without any gut discomfort, liquid stools, almost just fluid, started yesterday. Gut changing fat adaptation. Yes, Candida. You got to get, yep, you're cleaning it out. But again, fasting and more fatty meat, that's it. But sometimes the damage, those microbes, they do not want to leave. The microbes do not want to leave you. They want to stay with you all the time. All right. Eric Rizzo, my wife and I are trying to conceive. Sperm count 0 for 3 years. Been on HMG, HCG, no change. Did you do a biopsy? You got to do a biopsy, Eric. Let's see. Thank you to everyone. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate everyone for stopping in for the hour of Mighty Carnivore Power. It's a fertility lifestyle, right? We're all on this fertility journey together. And never give up, but always give it up to God every single day in every single way. I'm just going to kind of make a quick little turnaround. Again, thanks again for staying with me for this hour of power. I'm going to be making some bone broth today. I'm doing a few other things to kind of spice up my Sunday afternoon on this cold, snowy day in upstate New York. Melissa, Carnivore, Patricia. Melissa, favorite brand of bone broth? Yes, called Homemade. I went over to Wegmans yesterday. I got myself some bone marrow, and I'm going to make myself some really great bone broth today. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of roast this up today. So the bones are going to go into the pan, and we're going to roast these up for about an hour or so. And don't be chintzy on the bones either. And again, homemade is the very best. That's what you really want to work on. All the homemade stuff. Again, the more you do at home, the better. If you're working to improve your fertility, you got to be home with your partner, right? And you got to do this. It's called the cave. But we're going to roast these up. We're going to put some salt in there. And I'm going to throw some liver and some other things. Homemade is the very best. How to do carnivore. Do you require patient carnivore before IVF? Phelan Bowers, we do not require carnivore or ketovore. You could be a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian to come to CNY Fertility. That we love and we accept everyone for where they're at. We're just giving some ideas of how to reduce inflammation. Let's see, Jennifer Weiss, Eugene Chang from Kuala Lumpur, Holly Kingston. Carnivore gives me the energy I need. Let's see, Christine Nash, 65, feeling amazing, 6 weeks carnivore. I'll be 68 March 12th this year. I've been doing this since age 55. I've never felt better. I've learned from so many people out there on this crazy, amazing keto carnivore journey. It is rocking amazing. Premature ovarian insufficiency. Yes, it does. All right, let's see if I'm trying to get, I apologize, OCD, ADHD. I've got 4 cameras, the Instagram, Dr. Kilt, CNY Fertility, Mighty Tribe, and YouTube, Facebook. I appreciate everyone stopping in for little Kilt's hour of power. Bone broth. It's my pleasure, by the way. Melissa C, 39, retrieval. Patricia, we got that. Adrienne, Sherlock. Hey, great to see you back again. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How much butter is best for the day to consume? This is another one I think a lot of people forget. They're not consuming, I think, enough butter. Butter makes everything better. My good friend, Bella Ma, Steak and Butter Gal, I say about a stick of butter a day. It's like cheese. And my favorite is Wegmans Butter Boy. Amazing. Amazing. CJ Rowe, you'll get better on Carnivore all day long. All day long. And it's really easy. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, my ice cream. You got to make it. This is not, you got to do the work. Absolutely. Sunday, pray. Hey, Ben Wu, how you doing? Have a beautiful day. Liver, PRP is great. What is your definition of faith? Oh, Rhonda, God is within all of us. You see, if you visualize the thing you wish as if you have it, you will. But you have to be patient for it. It comes in so many different size, shapes, colors, all sorts of different ways. See, the problem is we judge as if it's something different, but God creates everything, Rhonda. It's all there. And faith is the belief in those things unseen. Absolutely. Remember, what's seen is what you create in the mind. Yeah, well, you know what? Brad, I bought some bone broth from Wegmans, and it's got carrot juice concentrate. Okay, did I buy a vegan bone broth? Product of Canada, grass-fed beef. Why would you put carrots in bone broth? I don't know, but they did. Bad ingredients, Brady, YCC. Yes, Elizabeth Lee, how you doing? Let's see, Deborah Starnes, natural flavors, and no, right, Doc? Jacqueline, good morning, Kilts. Today makes 6 weeks, pregnant with twins. Thanks. A wonderful group. Awesome and amazing. God bless you. United Carnivore. When your Kilts cup is full, stop pouring and pass it around. We're going to keep doing that for sure. Spice, minimize the spice. The only spice Kilts does, the Kilt spice is simple. Salt is the spice and butter is the sauce. That's all you need to do. I do have more bones to throw into the mix here. And I'm throwing some liver. Bones, and oxtails, all going to go into the bone broth. Again, I'm going to make this mighty meal, and I'm fasting for the next 5 days. You're going to join us. We're going to master it today. We're going to eat today, and tomorrow, no food. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to feast it up Friday night. Be there, be square. That's nice. And then this will go in the freezer. I'll freeze up my bone broth and save it for Friday. Jamie, coffee with Carnivore. You choose the fast, by the way. If you're a coffee drinker, tea drinker, bone broth drinker, you choose if you're going to include those in your fast, not me. My fast, because I'm pretty much off coffee again, I'm not going to do coffee, tea, or any of those things. Smash the love and like button. Thank you, UC. 10 ounces every morning long, butter and gum-free heavy whipping cream. I sleep well enough and only get middle of the night calf cramps twice, maybe enough salt then. Yeah, another good one I think is going to be I don't know. We'll see should we try this one? It's basically it's eggs and cream and a little bit of salt. Some people might do a little bit of vanilla. That's the smoothie in the morning. That's all you need, right? And I think that, and again, this is sort of, we're playing with all this stuff. That's all we're doing. We're playing and having fun with this. You got to have fun. Doctor?
Amos here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all here. I drove in the parking lot. We're all in the front parking lot there.
Is anyone in the door? Is anyone there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all here.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing. Just nothing, dude. Nothing. How's Corley doing?
Let me talk to you. Let me finish my live, and then you do that, and let me talk to you. Let me finish my live, and then I'll call you, okay?
We'll do the retrieval and all that. Yeah,
Okay,
we're good.
bye. All right. All right, we're just going to continue here on a little bit longer. Sorry about the interruptions. I had a call from the office. Got to make sure we take care of that. Couple cause weight gain if consumed daily. Jennifer Weiss, yeah, too much cream. Look at, you can get fat on carnivore. You can gain weight on carnivore. I mean, carnivores want to gain weight also because they don't want, if they're going to go weeks without food or days without food, they need it for sure. But a little bit of cream, and the whole egg. I love the whole egg. And Jennifer at the office has these fresh eggs from her home raised chickens. I don't put the eggshell in there usually, and a couple of eggs. I mean, the eggnog is one of the things that I grew up on as a kid. Well, a little bit of let's see, is this even going to work? Am I even going to manage to do this? And I gotta plug up the top here. Let's see how that's going to work. This is Kiltz's eggnog. Again, 2 eggs, pint of cream, preferably without all the additives that they so often do to the cream. Pittsford Farm is one of my favorites. And again, this is the better smoothie for sure. And again, you could throw in, now you may not want to or drink the whole thing, but that's a very better smoothie than you can ever get with vegetables or fruit in it, in my opinion. Jennifer, my pleasure. All right, thank you everyone for stopping in. They're doing an egg retrieval on Sunday at CNY Syracuse. We don't normally, but if we need to, we will be there. Sherpy, good morning from Boston. Why frozen is better than fresh? Well, the endometrial environment may be better and the timing may be a little bit better for sure. Oh, and I throw in a little bit of salt. And the other thing I sometimes throw in there, and I'm gonna show you this one real quick. Let me see if I could do this one. And again, a little bit of spice for some is good. And I do a little bit of vanilla bean, and you slice the bean, and then you scrape the bean out of the center. Let's see if I can do this. It's kind of hard to show you, but and you scrape it onto the knife, and then you're going to mix it in. And probably better in the blender, but getting a little of the vanilla taste inside your cream smoothie with eggs. Oh my God, this is the very best. And stay away, my opinion, again, the smoothies, the shakes with vegetables are not good for us. Frozens are better. We think it's because, yeah, that's a crazy fireplace for sure. Green screen, the same Dr. Baker has, DS111. I think this is Kiltz's real fireplace, by the way. I know you're thinking green screen. Amazing. Patricia, I'm submitting my question in the wrong place. Haven't Patricia, I think I did get it, by the way. And I'm sorry if you missed it. All right, Sarah, my daughter-in-law has PCOS, plant-caused ovarian sickness. She failed two so far to do 3 IUIs before going into IVF. She's being told soy protein drinks, they're deadly. She needs surgery, new doctor, after all failures, then surgery. The wall, the uterus goes up 1-3, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot of thickness to the uterine lining in people with PCOS. You get a high estrogen level, and that could be a problem in the PCOS diagnosis. It's high estrogen. Jacqueline Bass, hello. Fallen Bowers, how do we figure out how to start the carnivore? Go to drkiltz.com and the 30-day challenge is there. Dry age is the way to go, Brad. Rhonda, doing carnivore for depression, ADHD, absolutely. Eat fatty meat, salt, don't have to worry about weight. Stay away from sugar drugs, absolutely. We're lied to by the lines that want to keep us weak and meek. Let's see, Coco's catering to have a DNC now. I'm just waiting for my insurance, hopefully to find out Monday my schedule injections. Awesome. Adenomyosis, endometriosis with one of my tubes has some obstruction. Go carnivore, ketovore, sometimes surgery, Lupron, or Alyssa, my Fembrate for 3 months, and IVF will help. And some people, it's really bad. They may need to go to gestational carrier. Thank you, Michael Pregler. I am a little wired, are I not? I'm a little everywhere. We're going to make some bone broth today, and I wanted to just kind of throw in a little bit. Someone talked about an eggnog. And you can make my ice cream and no sugar's required. That's the beauty of it. No sugar. Don't do it. All right, Michael, Rhonda Britt, Craig's, Stockinger morning, wake up early. Wake up with swollen feet. Elevate a little bit, put a little bit of support stockings on. That'll help a lot of bit. And your healing in carnivore will help you tremendously. Again, Kiltz's ice cream, no sugar required. None, zero. And when you go out, sugar in Kiltz's ice cream, it's even better. And for some people, they can even add a little bit of if you will, honey or fruit or maple syrup if you're sort of in that keto world. Go carnivore. TNT, Dr. Kiltz, what do you know about benzodiazepines induced brain injury? Any help is appreciated. God bless you. Thanks, TNT. Basically, benzo-induced brain injury, not a lot, but my bet is go carnivore and you cure all of that shit. That's all you need to do. Right, Michael Pregler? It's a feasting day, a day of feasting. Thank you, Jennifer, for these beautiful homegrown eggs. It's probably what we all should be doing, getting some chickens at home and raising our own predatory chickens that want to eat the bugs, for sure. Surf Bee, if you're a dog lover, but do you think there's a correlation with you dogs being healthier on a raw meat diet? Yes. We're healthier on a raw meat diet. Our animals are healthier on a raw meat diet. We should be doing a raw meat diet. That is probably the very best. But I do black and blue instead. But I take my ribeye, my dry aged ribeye, and I simply slice it up nice and thin. It's dry aged in the refrigerator. It's really pretty simple. This is my Snake River Farms dry aged ribeye, and I put it in for maybe a week, 2 or 3. I cut it up into smaller pieces, sort of more manageable hunks, and this becomes my snack. And I sprinkle a little salt, So simple, amazing. Lots of fat. Lots of fat, one of the most important things. You got to add. Meat is the master's meal. Mush is the masses meal. They've told you and I and all of us to not eat meat. You've never seen this in the toilet, have you? But you've seen plants in the toilet, haven't you? Or some of those people I know are out there that have had a colectomy, and basically they never see meat in the bag. Let's see, cut against the grain, more tender. Absolutely. Well, I love. Yeah, you're right. So Michael Pregler, or is it Michael? Basically, what you're saying is, let's see if I can do this for you. And we're gonna do a chunk like this, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna go right like this, a little against the grain. This is what you're saying, and you might get a little more tender this way. They're both tender, but yeah, try it your different ways to see which one you like on this. On the way. Silly question, Surf Beat. I don't know if you're a dog lover. Yeah, we got that, but I love dogs and cats. Eat the meat. All the dogs and cats are suffering from the same thing humans are suffering from. Plant-based, low animal fat diet. You got to eat the fat. That's it. Eat head to tail. Eat head to tail. That's it. George V. Eating ice cream is not carnivore, Roberto. Let's be clear. No, George V. In Kiltz's carnivore, eating ice cream is, but you're right. A true carnivore is going to eat meat. We'll put meat, salt, and water. No doubt about it, George V. But we're in the mighty world of if Saladino could be a carnivore eating fruits and honey, Kiltz could do the baby's diet. But you're right, George V. What do you suggest for people's gallbladder removed to eat meat? Eat meat despite having a gallbladder removed. You could still do it. Let's see. Hey, Barris D3K2. I was in the skinny list water this morning. Cold. No swimming there though. Cold plunge. All right. Protein powder, low carb, and 1 gram of sugar. I don't recommend it. It matters the position of the uterus to have a successful implantation. Not really. What are your advice on adenomyosis, endometriosis? Go carnivore, ketovore. Some people will do 1 to 3 months of Lupron or lisomifimbre. Going to have the same effect as Omnitrope and Zomactin. Yes, same benefits potentially. Cut against the grain. Michael, thank you. Brenda McIntyre, good morning. Jamie Shepard, carnivore diet, raw or still cooked meat. You can do either ones, Jamie. I think leaner. The rarer, the rawer, the better. Backwoods, how you doing? Good morning, Tennessee. George V. Own carnivore recipe only calls it ice cream. That's it. It's cream, eggs, throw in some salt and butter. Really, here's Kiltz's ice cream. It's cream, eggs, and I threw in a little vanilla. And now put in the ice cream maker. It's really just frozen. It's frozen eggnog. We're getting down on power here. I've had kidney stones. I had kidney stones, bowel bleeding, arthritis, hemorrhoids, migraines, all gone at 55 and 1 month on carnivore. It was bad. My soccer, awesome. Anonymous, fiber is literally the worst thing you can eat. And after that is sugar, then grains. Absolutely. All will fry your grains. But a little bit of any of these things. That's why keto helps so many people. You want to cook the carbs well to simplify and add the fat. See, amino acids and simple sugars both convert in the liver to fat. So this idea that you can't eat any sugar is kind of like saying you shouldn't eat any protein. You can have some. It's okay. 2 ER, 3 transfer eggs, time, none have stuck. Any recommendations? Dennis Bean, look at drkiltz.com, family building guide, and CNY Fertility. A lot of good stuff there for you. I've had the stones. Oh, they were hard. No gallbladder. I use super enzymes from now every time I eat because this is high fat and enzymes have a bile in them. That's a good one, Donna Cherry. Thank you. Again, bile salts can be helpful, but yeah, there's some enzymes to add for those people that have the gallbladder for sure. All right, I'm going to be signing off to everyone here. It is Sunday morning. Let's see, we got 11 o'clock in the morning. Thanks. I'm going to get in the pottery studio. I'm going to make some bone broth. I love you, my friends. I'm going to be on probably around 5 or 6 o'clock tonight, or maybe a little later. We'll see. And talk about fasting and carnivore some more. We love everyone. Thank you again for stopping in for the Hour Power. Let's see. Zulu. Removing meat will make you unhealthy. Karma, good morning. Alex, Grace, Zulu. How the kings and rulers thought history had removed meat from the months of the masses. I always thought they were being cruel. They were. Hallie, plan to start IVF in July. We hope we get you as our doctor. I love you. Thank you, Haley. I'm your doctor. Songs. You didn't read my comment. Where's songs? I'll find you songs. There is another one. We'll get you songs. I think I'll get you. Maybe I'll get you. I don't know a way to Surf B, Rhonda Britt, Craig, good morning. KC, DS111, Surf B. Awesome, awesome. Elizabeth. Well, I'm not getting it. I apologize. And again, we appreciate everyone for being here. You're amazing. God bless you. Check out drkiltz.com, cnyfertility.com, and go to Amazon and grab our books. There's a lot of great stuff there, by the way. Let's see. Don Clark, try intrauterine PRP and Neupogen, help the lining, and also Viagra suppositories. Those can help a lot also. Boom. All right, everyone. God bless you. Have a great, awesome, amazing day. Dr. Rob Kiltz. Thumbs up to everyone.